Sarah, and this is the worship team. I'm so happy y'all got to make it this morning. Let's all stand up for worship and love one another by living it out.
Let's go! I'm stepping out to a world so bright, ready to discover how to shine your light. Jesus, you're everything, my best friend. I'm gonna celebrate your love that never ends. Hey! Teach me and show me how to love like you do, so I can live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. I can live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. Live it out. Living life never felt so free. Loving one another like you did for me. Jesus, you're everything, my best friend. I'm gonna celebrate your love that never ends. Hey! Teach me and show me how to love like you do. So I can live it out, live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. I can live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. Live it out. We're gonna love, we're gonna be kind, we're gonna pray for each other all the time. All the time. We're gonna serve, we're gonna forgive. 'Cause following you, Jesus, is the way to live. So I'm gonna live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. I can live it out, live it out. That's what it's all about. Live it out. It's time to live it out, live it out. It's time to live it out, live it out.
And you guys look so great out there. Let's continue to worship God as we learn that His way is better.
You're the way, the truth, the life. Jesus, show me how to choose what's right. When my feelings just aren't on my side, I know that you help me every time. You are the goodness that lights up my life. I will remember that your way is better. You are the one that still shows me what's right. I will remember that your way is better. La 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 la. You show me what's right and which way to go. La 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 la. You show me what's right and which way to go. Help me to believe you are everything I'll ever need. Thank you for your love that makes me free to follow all the plans you have for me. You are the goodness that lights up my life. I will remember that your way is better. You are the one that still shows me what's right. I will remember that your way is better. La 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 la. You show me what's right and which way to go. La la you with my feelings. Jesus, you're my reason. Help me follow you, trust you with my feelings. Jesus, you're my reason. God, help me follow you. You are the goodness that lights up my life. I will remember that your way is better. You are the one that still shows me what's right. I will remember that your way is better. La 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 la. You show me what's right and which way to go. La 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 la. You show me what's right and which way to go.
You guys are already getting the hang of it. Keep the energy up for this next song.
You died for me so that I could live. I have received so I can freely give. I believe in your promises. Help me use the gifts you've blessed me with. I know you were always faithful. Came and made a way back when I was still unable. I'll go wherever you're moving. Keep making me new. God, I want to be used by you. All for your glory. I'm looking for every way to look like you. Part of your story. My life has changed so that I can look like you. You're my solid ground. You are my smile when I'm feeling down. Help me look up and look around. To care for others as you teach me how. I know you were always faithful. Came and made a way back when I was still unable. I'll go wherever you're moving. Keep making me new. God, I want to be used by you. All for your glory. I'm looking for every way to look like you. Part of your story. My life has changed so that I can look like you. I know you were always faithful. Came and made a way back when I was still unable. I'll go wherever you're moving. Keep making me new. God, I want to be used by you. All for your glory. I'm looking for every way to look like you. Part of your story. My life has changed so that I can look like you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for worshiping with us. We'll see you back here later. Bye.
Oh, hi there. I'm John Adventure, inventor of adventure. That rhymes, so it's cool. So this week, we're going to be learning a lot about nature, outside, and a bunch of other cool stuff and shenanigans that I'm going to teach you. I've been outside a lot. So first, this is an aspen. You can tell because the way it is. Anytime I'm outside, I have a few essential items that I always carry every time I go on an adventure. A few of these would be, I have my trusty shovel, which always lands right in my hands. I have my lovely net, which I use to catch many a variety of wild beast. Bigfoot is real. My charging cable for said net, don't ask questions. Various Chinese finger traps. You always want to have at least one of these on standby. A tackle box. It's a box full of tackle. What do you want? And then, obviously, you have my trusty pack, which is full of a number of fun items. Oh, open up. Dude, finger traps are terrible. So you have things like my trusty Xbox 360 and a car battery, because how else are you going to charge the electric eels? They need love too. Ugh. And that pretty much rounds out my trusty pack of things that I bring on every excursion I've ever been on in my entire life. I'm John Adventure. And you know, sometimes life sets you up pretty well. A little volleyball humor for you. And sometimes, Spike City. You know how it is.
All right, good morning, Kids Camp! How we doing? Good morning. So glad to be with you guys. John Adventure, he'll be back tomorrow with some more fun, exciting adventures. Look at someone next to you and say, it's Kids Camp! Yes, at Kids Camp, guys, man, I'm so excited for today. It's gonna be an incredible day as we worship and as we learn to live it out like Jesus. Look at someone next to you and say, live it out. Live it out. Kids Camp, here's the best part about Kids Camp, right? Number one, we get to learn like Jesus. But number two, right, is we get to have so much fun and so much excitement. So this week, man, let's just be excited. Let's have tons of joy as we just, man, worship together, as we play some games, as we have a lot of fun time. So let's keep bringing the energy, guys, this week, all right? Okay, so couple things I would like to talk about as we get into Kids Camp. Again, this week we're learning how we can live it out, and we're learning to live like Jesus, right? We have a memory verse that kind of reminds us and encourages us of what does Jesus call us to do, all right? So our memory verse here is John 13:34. If I could see that for us, we're gonna read it together here. We're gonna try and read it all together. Are you guys ready? Oh, are you guys ready? All right, I'm giving you guys permission to be loud, all right? So let's be loud, okay? Here we go. I give you a new command to love one another. You must love one another just as I have loved you, right? This is Jesus telling us, right? Hey, you guys, man, we gotta love one another. Why? Because Jesus loves you, and so we love his people. And Jesus' people, right, is everybody, no matter who they are. We are called to show love to every single person, right? Whether they're awesome, whether they're not awesome, whether they're like you or different than you, right? We are called to love everyone. Look at someone next to you and say, you're awesome. You're awesome. A small, simple way to love somebody. Well, we are called to love one another. And that's a great way that we can live it out and live like Jesus. All right, so Kids Camp, all right, just a couple things of what you guys can expect. I know some of you hung out with us before, right? Kids Camp, we're gonna have games outdoors. We're gonna have snack time. We're gonna have small group time where we're gathered in your small groups learning about who Jesus is. Real quick, can I have all my crew leaders raise your hands? Raise your hands, raise your hands, raise your hands. Awesome, let's go. Can we get a big round of applause for your crew leaders? They're awesome. They're the best. These are your best friends this week at camp. All right, so make sure you're listening to them. Make sure you're respectful. Man, they would love to hear about your life. All right, so let's just treat them well and respect them, all right? Here's another big part about Kids Camp, right? Is we're also here to learn about Jesus, all right? Man, learning about Jesus is the best thing that we can do. So that's what we're focusing on this week is, man, what does it look like to live like Jesus? And that's gonna happen through Bible story time, through small groups, and all sorts of ways. All right, so here's the last thing I want to cover. These are our camp rules. Look at someone next to you and say, camp rules. Camp rules, right? Camp rules, and these are the camp rules, okay? So if you wanna have fun, if you wanna learn, if you wanna be safe, you gotta follow these 3 things. The first one is to listen. Everyone say, listen. All right, very simple. If someone is talking, you should be listening. You guys are doing an incredible job at that right now. I'm so proud of you, right? So make sure if someone's talking, you are listening. If you do have a question or an answer, right, just raise your hand. They'll call on you, all right? So make sure we're listening, but also make sure you're following instructions, okay? Number 2 is to be kind. Look at someone next to you, say, be kind. Be kind. We just want to be nice to each other, treat each other with love and kindness, no matter who you are. Just be kind to one another with your words and with your actions, right? That means keeping our hands to ourselves and we're speaking well of each other. Last one is be where you're supposed to be. All right, everyone say, be where you're supposed to be. This one's simple, all right? Be with your group at all times, all right? Make sure you are with your group. You should never be walking anywhere without your crew leader, okay? If your crew leader isn't around, whoa, you're maybe in the wrong spot, okay? So find an adult, find a leader. We'll help you get back to your crew leader, but please make sure you are with your crew leader at all times, okay? Here's your job for today, all right? Here's your task. I want every single one of you to make sure you high five your leader at least once and tell your leader thank you at least once today. Can we do that? Yes? All right, I think we can do that. You can start now if you want. All right, guys, well, Kids Camp is gonna be awesome. Are you guys ready to live it out? If you're ready to live it out, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Civilization. Finally real people. Jeremy, please tell me you have snacks. Do you have fruit roll up? Something?
Fresh out of snacks, but Maple, you made it. I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna say, hey, Maple.
Hi, friends. My name is Maple Hippocastinodia, and I am a park ranger around these parts.
Wow, well, I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it. You're a little late, but you know, we'll forgive you, okay? It's okay. What happened? I mean, you seem like you're coming out of nowhere. You're out of breath. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Let me tell you. Here, just like, have a seat though. It's
Oh,
gonna be
you
quite
just
well.
carry chairs?
Yeah, just hold that.
Okay, thank you.
So while he
I'll
sits
use
down, let me
this.
just tell you guys. So,
Is this
here's
the world's
problem.
smallest chair? Is this?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay,
So,
thank you. Yes, of course.
I was walking in the heights, you know, I was in the forest doing my thing. I was fine. I was completely great. I was keeping an eye for the little bugs, little critters, alligators here and there, you know.
Of course. I mean, it seems like a normal park ranger kind of day, but you came out a little frazzled.
Oh, yeah. So this is actually where it gets crazy. Can you hold that for me?
Sure. More things.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So
I would
I
love
was doing
to.
my usual thing, and then out of nowhere, I just start running. Something's chasing me, and I don't know what it is. I'm just running.
A bear? A coyote? A piranha?
No. Those things don't faze me. Not that. No. It was worse than that. Like, it's a lot worse than you can imagine. So, it was flying right at me. So I'm just running, and I'm like this. I'm just running, okay?
Okay.
Guys, it was a flying yellow monarch butterfly.
A butterfly?
Yes, a butterfly.
You're that scared of a butterfly?
Yes, are you not?
No. Why? Okay, so you're running from this butterfly. All right, whatever. It's scary and terrifying somehow. Tell me, what else?
Okay, so this is like where it gets a little bit crazy. So, of course, they're really sneaky and they're very agile and they just like flap around and they think that they can like come into my personal space. But before you know it, guys, I was lost. I had no idea where I was. But with being a park ranger and all of my badges, I know how to survive in the wilderness. I know north, south, east, and west. Mapalep's helped me get here. You know, I found my way and then I made it to camp.
Let's go. You made it to camp. Well, I'm so glad you're here. I thought our camp theme being live it out, you know, like live it outside. You'd be the perfect person to come here and help us to learn how to live like Jesus. So I'm so glad you found your way here.
Yeah, of course. That's part of my job, is to help people learn what it's like to live it outside. Did you get it?
Live it outside.
Did
I
you
like
get it?
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Great. So, which each day we're going to learn a different part of what I do to wake up every morning and live it outside. So everyone stand up. Go ahead and stand up. We're gonna do
stand
some
up,
high
stand up,
knees.
stand up.
Stand up. We're gonna get ready for the day in which like to camp. Can everyone look at their partner and say, live it outside?
Live it outside.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna do some high knees. Heinis. So prepare yourselves. And on the count of 3, we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3. Heinis.
Heinis, okay.
Heinis. And jump over the log.
Oh.
You don't want to step on that. And jump over another dad. I don't know where he came from, but he's there. And then you're gonna just Heinis to the one side, Heinis to the other side. All right. And just like add a little jump in there. Just like, you know? Yeah. Are we awake? I think we need a little bit more. Keep going.
A little bit more.
Jump over another log.
Ooh.
You gotta make it over the log. Go ahead. Oh yeah.
There's so many logs.
All right. I think we're awake now. Are we ready for camp?
Yeah.
I think so. Awesome.
All right, well, I think while you guys are standing, this is a perfect time to jump into our very first kids camp game. Look at someone next to you and say, it's game time.
It's game time.
It's game time. All right, guys, so we got a great game for us in the great outdoors. You never know what you're gonna run into. Maybe it's an alligator. Maybe it's a falling tree. Maybe it's, I don't know, other things. The Sasquatch, I've never seen him, but hey, maybe
yep.
he's out there, all right? So you gotta be prepared. You have to know what is in front of you without even seeing what's in front of you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a game called Nature Sound Showdown, all right? Nature Sound Showdown. So here's how this game works. It's very simple, all right? There's gonna be some sounds, and you're gonna try and guess what that sound is. All right, I'm gonna say, what's that sound?
What's that sound?
What that sound, all right? So that's our game. So we're gonna get an example. All right, so there is going to be 2 options on the screen. If you think it's the option on the right side, you're gonna stand up and face that side. I guess this is your left, right? So if there's an option on this side, you're gonna face this way. If there's an option on this side that you think is right, you're gonna face that way, okay? All right, but we need everyone standing. Everyone's gotta stand up, stand up. Come on, kids camp, we need energy. We don't wanna sit down.
No.
That's lame, all right? Okay, so let's hear our very first sound. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So if you think it's a beaver eating cabbage, you face this way. If you think it's a bunny eating a carrot, you're gonna face that way, okay? Can we hear it one more time, one more time? Perchance, perhaps. There it is. All right, okay, lock in your answer. 3, 2, 1, let's see our answer. It is, a beaver eating a cabbage. Beaver eating a cabbage. All right, okay, let's hear our next sound. Let's hear our next sound. What do we got? Oh. That's kind of what you guys sound
That was
like at
kinda
games
tough.
running around. All right, if you think it's a stampede of horses, face this way. If you think it's thunder rolling in the distance, face that way. All right, we seem pretty unanimous in this decision. All right, let's see our answer in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a stampede of horses. Hello. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Whoa. Hey, can we get a big round of applause for our sound and all the tech people? Let's go. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. People in the back, can they hear me? Probably not. BK, just skip the intro video, go straight to the Bible story one. So it should be the second video in line. So that way we can just jump straight to the goods. Hey, there it is. All right, guys, Bible story time. Let's listen, let's learn. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kellen, and I'm here to share with you stories and lessons from the Bible. Now, my hope is that they can help you discover how to love like Jesus. So we're not just learning information here. We're gonna learn it and then live it out. All right, Jesus was God's son, and he was sent by God a couple thousand years ago to show us the best way to live. Oh, and to save the world. You can find Jesus' story in the first 4 books of the New Testament in your Bible. Now, today, our story comes from the book of John. Jesus was with his 12 best friends, also called disciples. They were having supper together.
But would it be their last supper?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, well, I was just about to tell everyone a story about Jesus.
And I was about to go behind the Bible. The disciples, 12 followers who were very close to Jesus. They followed him everywhere he went and listened to all of his teachings. 2 of these disciples were Peter and John. One night in the city of Jerusalem, Jesus and his disciples gathered to celebrate the Passover feast, a special holiday dinner. But the feast would be even more special than Peter and John could have imagined.
I can remember it like it was yesterday. Everything was so tense that night. I couldn't tell you why, but something felt off. It was like I knew somehow things were about to change. During the meal, Jesus did something I don't remember him ever doing before. He got up, wrapped a towel around his waist, and poured some water into a large bowl. At first, I didn't know what he was going to do, and then I knew. I just didn't know why. Jesus started washing people's feet. One by one, he knelt down, he took their sandals off, he washed their feet, and then he dried them with the towel he'd wrapped around his waist. It was gross. Like, what was Jesus doing on the ground like that? He was our teacher, our leader, our rabbi, doing a servant's job? I couldn't believe it. Then Jesus gets to my feet, and I was like, whoa, are you about to wash my feet? My disgusting, dirty, unclipped nails, bunions the size of my thumb feet? I didn't want him to look at them, let alone touch them. Then Jesus said, "You don't realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." But I still wasn't convinced.
It's true. Peter was alarmed that Jesus wanted to wash his feet. And that makes sense when you think about it. In those days, everyone wore sandals, and their feet would get all dirty and muddy from walking on the dirt roads. Usually, when they entered a home, a servant would wash the dirt off their feet. So a rabbi or leader like Jesus would never be expected to do that. But Jesus wanted to show his disciples a new way to love others.
But were the disciples ready for this new way of thinking? At first, Peter didn't understand why Jesus was doing what he was doing. But all that was about to change.
So Peter was like, "No, you will never wash my feet." And then Jesus said, "Unless I wash you, you can't share life with me." Well, that made Peter change his tune really fast. He was like, "Well then, Lord, not just my feet, wash my hands and my head too." And then Jesus said, "People who've had a bath only need to wash their feet. Now, we didn't always understand what Jesus said, so he tried to make things clear to us. But I think we understand better now than we did then.
After he finished washing our feet, Jesus sat back down and asked us if we understood why he'd done it. He told us he was giving us an example. If he, our Lord and teacher, was willing to put us first by washing our feet, then we should put one another first too. We shouldn't consider ourselves too important or too good to love and serve other people. That's how Jesus was. And he wanted us to love people that way too, even if they do have smelly feet with bunions.
After the feast, Jesus shared more teachings with his disciples, and they prayed together. The next few days would be a whirlwind for them all, as Jesus once again would put people first. But not just his disciples, the whole world. Hear more next time when we go Behind the Bible.
Jesus wanted his disciples and us to know how important it is to put each other first. Here's what he told them. I give you a new command. Love one another. You must love one another just as I have loved you. It's a simple command. It's not always the easiest to follow, but Jesus showed us that love when he washed his disciples' feet and all throughout his life. So when we put others first, we're living out that same love. We're loving like Jesus. I'll see you next time.
There's no one who can show us how big love is like Jesus.
I know, he is the example. But I don't know if I could ever, wash your feet.
I don't even wash them.
But if you really needed me to, I'd do it.
Oh, well, I do have a bunion the size of a thumb.
But I think we all know what Jesus was talking about. And it was more than just washing feet, right? He was talking about loving others by putting their needs before your own. Like you did for me when you stopped directing to help me cook. You saw how to love like Jesus, and you lived it out.
Well, you really need the help.
I really do. And actually, every day we're going to reveal a new way we can live like Jesus. And today's is kind of obvious.
Yeah.
So here's one way to live it out. Love one another. It's simple. It can be something small like helping a friend pack for a trip.
Yeah, or teaching someone how to not burn pasta, which seems impossible because it's cooked in water, yet somehow we...
Or letting someone borrow your bike when theirs has a flat tire.
Yes. The important thing is to look for the needs of the people around you so you can put them first, just like Jesus did.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching
The So-and-So Show! All right, are you ready to make some pasta?
Yes.